And welcome back. You don't always need a lot of ingredients to make good food. So today we're gonna make a really simple stir fry using pork and green onions, and that's it. So let's get started with pork stir fry with green onions and salt.
Alright, to start off this dish, you're gonna need 1 green onion or spring onion. You're gonna need some pepper. You're gonna need a teaspoon of salt. You're gonna need a tablespoon of sesame oil, and you're gonna need about 200 grams of pork shoulder or some kind of thinly sliced pork. So first, let's take our green onion or our spring onion and just lop off the green part. All we're gonna need is the white part of the onion today. Cut it in half, and then we're gonna dice it up. So just cut into the onion like this, and then you can just dice it right up. And we're gonna do that for both halves, and we're gonna put it nicely into a bowl, just like so. And after that, we're going to take our sesame oil, add that to the onions. And next, I think we're going to take our salt. We'll add that to our onions too. And then finally, we're going to add our pepper. Okay, now that we have those all in there, we're just going to get a spoon and mix it up really nice. Make sure that everything's nice and dissolved, and that way we're going to have something really good for our pork a little bit later. Alright, so today we're going to be using pork shoulder, and we have it really thinly sliced, kind of like bacon. And we have it in 5 centimeter length, so it's about the size of my thumb. And then we're going to put all of our pork into a bowl so we can start mixing our onions that we had earlier in the bowl. And we only want to use about 1/3 of the onions that we made earlier. Put those in the bowl, put some more sesame oil on top, and just start mixing away. Really get all the onions and the oils mixed together. After that, let's get our fry pan on. We have more sesame oil, and let's just start frying up that pork. And one really important thing for this pork is make sure it gets nice and browned on both sides. That way you're gonna have a really nice crunch for later when we make our wraps. Okay, now that everything's browned up, we're just gonna take it out and put it off to the side. So let's just get this out of the pan, just like so, real quick. And make sure you have a nice brown on this. It's going to be really important for today. And now that we have all of our meat on our plate, we can just put the rest of the onions on top of it. Let's take some lettuce, take some of the pork, put it in there, make a nice little wrap, and then we'll get some of those onions on top too.
Let's give it a try. Our wrap. Nice and crunchy from the pork and the lettuce, and salty from the onions from earlier. This is great. Enjoy cooking it, and see you next time. Bye.
And thanks a lot for watching. This couldn't be easier. It's really quick and delicious too. So please hit that subscribe button, like, and share with your friends, and see you next time. Thanks. Bye.